Who's to blame for the Cincinnati Bengals struggles this season? Is it Joe Burrow, Zac Taylor, or just the front office, or all three of them? I'll tell you next. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bane Speaks. I'm Bane, and this is where I speak. Today, we're going over the disastrous season that the Bengals have produced so far. And who's to blame, and why is it going this bad? First off, let's start with Zac Taylor, the coach. Just looking from the outside looking in, I don't necessarily think this is all on Zac Taylor. 2-3 years ago when they made the Super Bowl, they were saying he's the best coach, best young coach in the league, other than Sean McVay, obviously. But now, they've had a couple bad seasons, and now he's the worst coach in the league. This is why the Bengals have always been poverty. This is why poverty franchises will always be poverty. They overreact. They say it goes good for 2 years, and then they get him out. One bad season, a couple bad seasons, get him out. Same thing the Browns did with Baker Mayfield, and you see how that's working for Baker Mayfield now. I don't think Zac Taylor's the issue, okay? He may have lost the locker room now, but I don't think that is all necessarily his fault. And let's not act like Joe Burrow is the perfect child. He has got more grace, more leash from the fans and NFL media just from a Super Bowl loss than any other quarterback in the world, okay? Peyton Manning, if you remember back to him, I was, 8, 10 years old, but I remember he could never get past the hump, okay? When he was winning MVPs, he could never get past the hump to the Super Bowl, okay? He could never win the Super Bowl. And he got shit on and talked down upon for years, okay? Lamar, he can't get past the hump. He's getting talked down on. He's talked shit. Shit's being talked to him, okay? Josh Allen, same thing with him. He couldn't get past the hump. Too many turnovers. Joe Burrow gets a pass every step of the way, okay? Just this past weekend, Joe Burrow turned the ball over 3 times against the Steelers, and everybody's blaming it on the defense, blaming it on the coach, blaming it off the defensive coordinator. It's always somebody else's fault. It's never Joe Burrow's fault. He can do no wrong. Turn the ball over 3 times, spot the Steelers 10 points, and it's not his fault. He did his part. He is a bad leader. He's not a good leader. After the game, he virtually has said, and for this game and a couple weeks prior, he's basically said, I did all I can. I don't know what to tell you. He's always pouting like a little crybaby on the bench. He's obviously lost some of the players on the team. I don't think he's a good leader. Everybody in the comments is going to say, oh, he's leading the league in yards. He has 5 interceptions on the year. He's playing MVP level. I don't care. Okay? You got to win. And clearly, he can't win. Right now, I guess. The defense is horrible. I get that. That's for my next point. But nobody gave a pass to Peyton Manning. Nobody gave a pass to Josh Allen. Nobody gives a pass to the quarterback that consistently loses, even though they're winning MVP or playing like an MVP. Why is Joe Burrow always getting these passes? I've never seen somebody have a year and a half of good football, and he has so much leash now. He had a year and a half of good football. Okay, guys? I don't know why he doesn't get the same criticism that other quarterbacks get. And now for my blame pointing, or the pillar of why I think that the Bengals season has not gone good. The front office is atrocious. They haven't hit in the draft. They continue to make bad signings for the offensive line. They are not going to retain T. Higgins. He's going to leave in the offseason. Didn't pay him. Haven't paid Jamar Chase yet. I mean, the defense is atrocious. They lost DJ Reader. Lost Jesse Bates. Lost Awuzie. Awuzie is the best defensive player, in my opinion. They tried to draft Myles Murphy. That didn't work. Now Sam Hubbard sucks. Myles Murphy sucks. All they got is Trey Hendrickson. They got slow, washed-up linebackers. Geno Stone from the Ravens. Yeah, we're going to pay him, give him all this money because he had 7 fluke interceptions last year. He hasn't done shit all year. Battle from Alabama, I believe, drafted last year or the year before. He hasn't done anything. They brought Von Bell back. He's old. He can't do anything. I mean, come on, guys. And what is Lou Anarumo supposed to do with these players? It's on the front office to get the groceries so the coaches can cook. If you get spoiled fruit, you can't make anything with those fruits, okay? Lou Anarumo's a good coach. He's been in head coaching conversations the past 3 seasons. He's not the problem. It's the groceries that he's cooking with. And that falls back on the front office, terrible ownership, poverty franchise, terrible draft choices, not paying their players. If you didn't see Andrew Whitworth, I forget if it was like a 15-minute video or if it was a full podcast, he talked about his time in Cincinnati and how basically they fucked him before he went to the Rams. This is not new with the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are a poverty franchise. It's not on coaches. I don't think it's on Zac Taylor, Lou Anarumo. I don't think it's fully on Joe Burrow, although he does deserve some of the blame. But this front office is so bad. The Bengals are never going to be anything if they do not fix this front office. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That's my thought on the Cincinnati Bengals.